Hello, and welcome back to the Forever SMP. I'm still alive, still building, and still asking myself why every one of my starter farms looks like a cry for help. 2 years of making Minecraft videos, and apparently my style is just basic with some simple thrown in. Anyway, let's take a quick tour of my so-called progress toward greatness. First up, my day 1 mob farm, built on day 30. An absolute masterpiece, architecturally stunning, and totally not an eyesore perched in the sky like a sad, deep slate popsicle stick. I show you how it works, but I really don't need you clicking away right now, so we've got the villagers in their cuddly cave, cozy, cramped, and definitely not town approved. Nothing says efficient like cramming 10 villagers into what is basically a stone shoebox. But we have our holy quad of enchanted books and much more. The iron farm. Oh yeah, I improved the collection system. By improved, I mean iron actually makes it into a chest now, instead of a tragic game of pickup sticks. And behold, my storage system. Or should I say a stack of random chests that scream, I'll sort this out later. A lie I've been telling myself since 2020. Super smelter? Just a single furnace, but it has hoppers, so that's something. Bone meal farm, one lonely composter, high-tech industrial empire right here, I know. Oh, and let's not forget my mud-making contraption. With the mod we have on the server, I can use a filled cauldron to make mud. You stand on the pressure plate, it activates this redstone, which locks the hopper, gives the dirt a chance to turn into mud, and basically all you do is toss in dirt block, it'll turn to mud. I could toss in a couple, so I'm going to toss in 3. Then I get off of this, and it should release, let the hopper go, and it should move the mud into this chest here. So you can see, we've got mud. Riveting stuff, I know. Moving down a level, we've got the essentials. A cow crusher that PETA would absolutely hate. A wool farm pumping out enough stringy rainbow fluff to knit a sweater for every Enderman in existence. But, as you know, wool never goes out of style. Especially with the builds that I have in mind for this world. No spoilers. Now here down at ground level, bamboo. So much bamboo planted right now out in the open, I'm surprised I'm not overrun by pandas. If there's one thing Minecraft teaches you, it's that bamboo is arguably the best resource in the game. And I intend to be the best. Now, heading into the Nether, I've laid down my glorious white carpet, connecting it to the rest of the road system. Functional? Yes. Fashionable? Almost yes. It's like a luxury runway for anyone curious enough to follow to my mob farm. This is going to be my launching point. This is where I put together this map. This is one thing you want to do on a forever world. Little tip for all those starting forever worlds. Make sure you map your terrain before you go ahead and change it, because you're going to want to see what it looked like years down the line. So this is my map of the area, basically the whole area right behind me. I think, let's see, where am I? This is where I am right now. This little dot right here. So yeah, this is a huge area because I am going to use a lot of it. Where this shoreline is, right here, this shoreline here, this is going to be basically the entry point into my megabase. And I'm going to have basically the front of my megabase being here. And then everything behind it is going to be part of, I guess, the city of that megabase. So we can work our way over. It's nighttime. Let me sleep. So let's work our way over to where I'm going to put the mega storage system. I believe it's right over here next to this birch forest. The birch forest, scenic, peaceful, soon to be entirely unrecognizable. Because the first step of any respectable mega build, destroy the environment. With the trees now gone, it's redstone time. The plan, a hybrid system with standard item sorters and shulker box loaders. Translation, I'm about to spend the next 6 hours placing hoppers in the wrong direction and wondering where my weekend went. But it will be so worth it, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. But before I could drop a single block, there is one thing I'm going to have to do, and that's create a whole bunch of chests. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to test out the new Minecraft crafter. I have yet to work with this, so I spent about an hour in my creative world coming up with a little design to produce chests. That's right. So if I can get this right, we'll have a chest making machine. Yeah. Okay, here is the contraption. Now, I should be able to just put in a bunch of logs up here. It should bring it into here, turn these logs into planks. Those planks should then shoot into this crafter, which blocks out the middle, so it should fill all these up with planks, allowing a chest to be here. Then when that's ready, it should spit it out into this guy and create some chests. So yeah, let's get some logs, because we're going to have to do 2 double chests full of logs to get all the chests that I need. So let's go ahead and put these in, and they should funnel in. Yeah, this turned on. Ah, wait, this is in the wrong spot. You guys are gonna mess something up. All right, so we put the repeater here, and then connect this, and it should, yep, that should turn it on. This guy should start loading. He's turning them into planks. This guy should start turning the planks into chests, which then pop into here. Hey, look at that. We did it. We did it. Look at that. They're coming in. And they come in about 1, maybe 2 a second. So it's not super quick, but it's also not super slow. I mean, I might be able to do this faster myself, but I do have a lot to do, so it'll help me do other things. All right, look at that. It just turned itself off, which means it should be out of logs. And it is. Yeah, there we go. So we got 32 out of a full stack of logs, which is what's expected. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and load all this up and let it start cranking away while I prepare all my other redstone, like comparators, repeaters, and the masses of all that stuff. And then I get to say goodbye to my weekend and get this all built. All right, see you after the time lapse. And with that, the sorting beast is alive. We have 2 levels of redstone wizardry that sorts 268 unique stackable items, 24 shulker loaders, 32 multiple item sorter, 52 single sorters, basically the IKEA warehouse of Minecraft. But here's the twist. This isn't done yet. Nope, this was just step 1. The guts are in place, but now it needs a body, a structure worthy of this Forever SMP. A monstrosity, one might say. Something massive, something ridiculous, something that says, yes, I willingly spent weeks of my life teaching virtual blocks how to organize other virtual blocks. So stick around, because if the storage system looks like this, you can only imagine what kind of over-the-top build is about to rise around it. This is the Forever SMP, I'm mindless, and apparently my forever involves a lot of storage.